Hello, people. How you guys doing? I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing great. I hope are having a good time. So, I decided to do another live, as you can see. So, it hasn't been that long since my last stream, so that's good. I keep keeping the pace, so that's nice. Um, so today I wanted to talk uh, about something different. I'm gonna give my opinion, my reason of why the film industry in California is, you know, I think California California's film industry, it's about to be extinct. It's it's fact. There's nothing preventing this from going on. The thing is, for a long time, this um, this business model worked. It was classical. It's a business practice that has existed since the early 1910s. Okay, this is the origins of the film industry, and because this practice has been going on, it hasn't really translated well in the post COVID world, especially in the um, the side of things of a production, and it's just it's just bad. Right now, the economy over there is really bad. Hello, Mohammed. Thank you for watching this video I'm shooting. Um, it's just the industry's gonna die. It's just gonna die. It's too old. It's not really working out. And how can the film industry completely survive the not only one but there were several strikes. I I was there. I saw so many of the strikes of the writers and both the actors. It was insane. I was about to get a film job. It was gonna be my dream job, nonetheless. I was gonna be a visual effects supervisor for one of the smaller studios. I'm not gonna say who, but you know who you are. And David, you motherfucker. Okay. I joined. I was there for a long time. Well, not a long time. For me, it felt like a long time. See, for me, it felt amazing because I was gonna join the film industry. I was gonna be part of Hollywood, this big industry, and the studio was already working on paperwork to um, get me there, and as soon as I got in there, the uh, the people stopped talking to me, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And after a day or so, they told me we're not gonna get you anymore. It's like, why? Well, because due to industry changes, due to these industry changes, and it's not a good idea to hire you at this moment. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So what happened is after a week or so, the writer strike happened. And I was like, ooh, those industry changes. Now I get it. It gets pretty bad every time there's a strike. It's just horrible. But yeah, because of those fucking strikes, I wasn't able to get my, um, what I wanted. But it's fine because um, new doors have opened, so that's good. I became a truly independent filmmaker. I'm already making the second film. I'm still developing it, so it's gonna be a while before I actually shoot some material. I gotta get like an Arri Alexa. I think I'm gonna buy an Arri Alexa for the production company, but it's gonna be like 10 grand. It's lots of money, and of course, getting the financing is very important. And of course, I'm gonna pour a lot of it into the company and to see if we can redo the amazing opportunity that happened when I did the first film. That it was quite profitable. Well, a little bit. It wasn't that profitable, but it gave me some extra room to work with. What film I'm talking about? I'm talking about the my film, the my feature length film. You can watch it on YouTube. You can find it under The Legacy of a Luchador. It should be under the channel of Fuerza Data Imágenes. So yeah, that's the film I'm talking about. I already got. That's the cool thing. I already got like I know what lenses I'm gonna use for that film. I got some anamorphics. If I had bought those like a month ago, it would have cost me like $38,000. I saved so much money thanks to these new lenses that came out, and it's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I'm so excited. The only thing is that it will suck because I have to wait a long time. I gotta wait like a year so I can get the freaking camera so I can shoot these two other film. I'm gonna make a sequel to this first film, and then I'm gonna do this fantasy film after. But I'm gonna need a camera that shoots like the traditional 35 millimeter, but it's not gonna be like uh, yeah, it's gonna be on digital, but I need like an Arri Alexa or something. Like I definitely need a good enough camera for the next two projects. So I think an Arri camera will do just fine. Any Arri camera can. It's literally worth shooting on those cameras. Um, but yeah, I'm planning to use this camera for the next 2 or 3 projects, so it's fine. I can justify the $10,000 cost or whatever. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love fantasy films. The film I'm about to shoot is gonna be a cyberpunk-ish film. So if you gotta wait like a year or two if you wanna like fund the fantasy film. If you wanna try, you can fund this one to see how you like it and see how much profit you make, and then like fund the next one, the one that's like the more. It's not the more. I see all the projects as the same, but I'm definitely interested in the fantasy one. Oh, well, that's fine. I That's the cool thing. That's how I got some of the funding for the first one. It's just people wanted to see like fresh stuff because Hollywood is not really given that. TV TV shows have definitely given some of that, but I think independent film needs to do a comeback because I just hate that Netflix has such a restrict. I think Netflix should have more open rules on the people that can have like their films on it. People use it's convenient. It'd be cool to have like an independent section on Netflix or something. Netflix should definitely have something like that. I will watch that all the time. Like something like for some reason in the zone I cannot get Criterion Collection like the oh, what's it called, the freaking oh, what's it called, yeah, the fucking the platform, the video the streaming platform. So yeah, the streaming platform should have some sort of independent zone so people can put their own stuff because they're so restrictive, and it'd be cool to like put it in there and have it people see it. But yeah, independent film, man, that's there's a lot of that missing. And the internet has helped a little bit, but it's like really hard to find something, independent that that's the thing. People, not all productions have budgets to advertise themselves. It'd be cool to have a platform where you can have that. Yeah, I really like sci-fi and fantasy. I think they're good mediums to tell a story. A fantasy film, it should be fantastic, but sometimes, it's just sometimes fantasy reality exceeds fantasy sometimes. I learned that lesson when I did a documentary about some luchadors. It was I'm doing actually a second version of the edit into a more of a. I think it's gonna be a future film documentary because there's so much good footage. Like I was looking at everything, and everything I shot had some sort of point. I think I became really harsh when I shot it originally and edited first because now that I'm looking at it, like it's very informative, and but that's the thing. You cannot be like super that informative. You have to entertain at some capacity. I was drinking a what's it called? Modelo Especial. That's the last of it on a super cold mug. have some mugs in the freezer, so every time I bring a beer, I just bring one of those out, pour it in, and cheers. Yeah. Um, I like narrative films. Cheers, Chuck. Small whiskey. Dude, I really like whiskey. I really like to use like the. I like to use professional ice when I drink my whiskey. Like that's the ice that you buy like on the store, with that type of ice. I think that's perfect. You don't have to make it some. I guess there's like things to make it like a ball. Like I don't care, dude. It's just an ice cube. It's gonna melt anyways. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited for this next film I'm making. The I'm hoping the next year I can just start shooting, but I think I'll have to wait like on May. Once I turn 30. That's normal. When I started my first film, I was like 24, and I didn't complete it until I was like 27. And I don't think I finished it editing until I was like 28. So, so it's like, I take a long time. So yeah, I'm very focused. I know where no, I usually have a very defined vision. And I try to make it as good as I can because I'm gonna work on it for the next two 2 years. So it better be good. That's why it takes me so long to write these movies. It's just I couldn't bear do a bad film, so I have to be 1,000% sure, and even then, I give the script to like other people. So I just tell them to like, uh, so I can get like the reality is of the script. I don't want to make something that's bad, and I want to make sure I never do. Um, I seem very mature for my age. Yeah, I do have some gray hairs, but the thing is, I had gray hair since I was 8. I always had like some sort of old soul. So sometimes I look young, sometimes I look way older. Most people think I'm like 25, even though I'm like 29. I'm fine. I'm age. I don't know. I think after you're 25, age is just a number. It's like whatever. I know there's people misusing that, but I think after 25 is when I think you become a real adult. Because at 19, I didn't know what the fuck to do, so. And most people don't know, so that's fine. I'm average in that sense, I guess. That is true. Making a first feature length film on your 20s, it is statistically a rare thing. Most directors are beyond 30. And it's not coincidence. It's like it takes a long time to make a film. I actually felt I was ready to make my first feature film when I was like 19. Now, nobody wanted to fund me then. If I actually still have the script that I wrote when I was 19 and I was gonna shoot it, but I never had the chance to actually shoot it or have the financing to do so. But to be fair, I could have spent like a half million. Like I could have spent a lot of money on that film, and I could have like, I don't know. Who knows what it would have happened if I had $500,000 and at that time. Who knows? But yeah, it is a rare thing to make a film in your 20s. I think the only I don't know many filmmakers that started like their first feature film on their like 20s. I think who was that filmmaker? The one that did Mr. Fox and he always shoots in 16 millimeter. I forgot, but he made like. I'm not a follower of directors that much. I mostly watch old movies, anyways. So all my favorite directors are pretty much dead. So um, I I really want to make more, like lots of them, and I'm gonna make them. It's just financing. That's mainly my problem. It's fine. I tend to get around it. I already accustomed to shooting in super low budgets. Um, I think I think sometimes if you prove yourself time and time again that you can make not only films but you can make them reliably and actually be good, I think you should have the right to make more films and be helped. But who cares? I think it's better this way because I get to finance it and nobody gets to breathe on down my neck about like, oh, are you shooting? Oh, I make it this way. Oh, I don't like this. Like, it's my vision. It's what I want to make, and I made things look really expensive with minimal budget, and even days when I have some sort of budget, so sometimes you could have, I could have done it for cheaper. So sometimes budget doesn't really matter. It's what you do with those resources that matter. It's what you do, and if you can actually tell the story with what you're showing. So that's what I am all about. I mean, you need some sort of budget. That's the thing. You cannot make a movie without nothing. Okay. You gone into the phone territory. Let me explain this. Cell phones don't have the quality. I'm sorry. I know the new iPhone 16 has the best megapixels of every smart. Like, I don't care. It's just a cinema camera is designed to capture an image in a certain way. It's a certain size. It uses a specific lens. And a phone just doesn't have it. Use a calculator. Like, I understand that the smartphone replaces many things, but sometimes you have to use the right tool for the right job, and a cell phone is just, if that's the only thing you have, that's fine for your small little project. But if you're gonna attempt something serious, you should definitely get serious and get the right tool for the job. Yeah, like they're shooting the new movie, it costed $70 million. That's fine. They're using cinema lenses anyway, so really, there's just, I don't know. Yeah, it shot on iPhone, but it's not necessary. Just grab a real like camera. Um, it's just, I mean, yes, cell phone video looks pretty good, and sometimes it can be indistinguishable from older cameras, like older cinema cameras, like the digital ones. But now we have even better cinema cameras. The new Arri Alexa 35 has way more dynamic range than film. That's crazy. For long, for very for 100 years, film was the superior way to capture. But until recently, until 2 years ago, when Arri released their Alexa 35, like, um, it's just grab the right tool for the right job. That's all I'm gonna say. You have to use the right tool for the right job. And if you're gonna be serious with it, I think you should be serious with it and get the right tool. Get the real serious tool dedicated for that. So you'd be better, look better, and then give you more control. Because you're giving a lot of control to an automatic system instead of you actually selecting the right settings for the job. Oh, I wish I had more beer. Oh, I don't want to get. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, I just recently bought a VR headset. It's amazing. It looks amazing. It's not the highest resolution, but the pixel quality is just so good. It looks really good. But there's a freaking dead pixel on the panel, and it's horrible. So I have to send the freaking thing back, and I spent so much money, $1,000 on that thing. It's so expensive, and I had to buy. It's not only the headsets. I had to buy like the controllers and the freaking trackers and shit. Horrid. I hate that. Why? There's something called quality control. Why did they don't use it? It's a the VR headset is from a California company. That's a problem right there. But It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. I used to watch a lot of news. I like seeing on the news, and when I go to work, to my regular job, all I get to see as entertainment because I have to wait a lot. I can only watch the fucking news, but I can't because every time watch the news, freaking American politics, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But anyways, film, 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 film. I want to make films. I want to make more films. I want to make short films, long films, shorter films, thin films, fat films, cheap films, high budget films too. It doesn't matter. Alright, guys. Remember to give a like to the stream, okay? If you're gonna watch, better leave the click. Remember, you have to. It's your obligation. If you ain't gonna pay, you better give the click, you know? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna charge. You don't have to, but it sure is appreciated. I wanna make more streams. I think the best way to do a video is just on the now without fancy editing or most people enjoy streams or regular edited high quality content, so it's fine. I'm also trying to gather something to talk about, but it's kind of hard because I already went through the thing I wanted to talk about. So we're getting near the end of this stream. So that's gonna happen eventually. What's my favorite movies? That's a really tough question because if I told you one, I'd be probably lying to you because I have so many favorites. The films that really impacted me most was from somebody you probably never heard of. It's the director's name is Ikiachi Okamoto, and he made a film called The Sword of Doom. And that film is an amazing film. It's a perfect film. I love that film. I wish I could see that Samurai Rebellion from the 1960s. I forgot. I don't think that was Kiyoshi Okamoto. That must have been another Japanese director. But that movie, man, it's the ending that gets you. It's like it's so rare to see like a film get everything so right, and at the end, it's just like so visceral. Gives you that emotion, that raw emotion, and that's what I love about film. There's just emotions and just a reflection of what's out there and a focus. It's not only an I don't see it as only as an entertaining medium. It's a way to express oneself and others and the world around you. But I think we're getting um, into a topic that really is really broad when it comes to because I don't have one. I just love so many. And you gotta respect your audience. Your audience, they're not idiots. I think Hollywood really thinks that, well, I guess it's true. Because in the film industry, the most successful one tends to be American Hollywood. But Americans are not that smart. I talked to a lot of them, and you can definitely tell the difference when you're talking to an European compared to an American. But I'm not saying that all of them. There's definitely very smart American people. There's just not the majority, though. And that hurts. But it's fine. Everybody has their own thing going on. But yeah, Hollywood um, tries to get the majority of people to come and watch their movies. So, of course, they're gonna, you know, the bar of common denominator, it's not really high. So definitely there's gonna be very simplistic projects that they're simply uninteresting and generic. Is there just to make a profit? This product, come and buy it. Let's market this product so we can make the profit, make the money. Because that's what's all about, the money. Money makes the world go around. I have many critiques against capitalism. I wish it was more regulated. I wish it was a bit more fairer. But the world is not perfect. And what makes money is what talks. Bullshit walks. I don't know. I definitely know that the economy is like worse. everything is so expensive. Everything, like inflation went up. Well, like wages stayed like, you know, like, I mean, I'm making more money right now than I made before, but I'm not really noticing it that much. It's just everything has gone so expensive. It's hard to live. God dang it. And when you have very expensive dreams like me, like I want to make movies, um, you know, it's a challenge trying to survive and make your dreams happen. Like, it's definitely gonna take a while before I get, the $10,000 I'm gonna need to even shoot a single frame of this film and the next one, because I'm planning to use the same camera and equipment. So I can shoot these two projects, to the cyberpunk sequel and the fantasy film. Maybe that's my issue. I want to make money, but I don't want to deal with the customer service side of things. So, so yeah. um, but I guess you have to deal with it to a certain extent. So that happens. So I'm gonna turn off my stream light because this is done. You reached the end of the stream, the official end. I guess I can answer a couple questions before I go. Let's see. I feel like I just because I'm also near 30. That's the thing, eh? People think that you need to have shit figured out in your 20s. Sometimes that's not how it goes. Sometimes you have to figure out stuff when you are in your prime. I guess I'm gonna turn on the stream light a little bit more, since I think I'm gonna extend even more. So you don't have to have shit figured out. You can. Life is a journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the path. So focus on the path. Visualize where you want to go and just go for it. If you don't know what to do, find out what you want to do. What makes life pleasurable to you? Do you like art? Do you like making art? Because if you do, maybe going for the arts, that's for you. Do you like making money? Then making money is for you. Now try to figure out how to make that money. Try to figure out how to get there. I definitely wasn't in. A year ago, I was definitely not on the position I'm now today. But yeah. Oh, it's for fun. Then have fun then. In life, you can also try have fun. Inviting to have fun. because most of life tends to be unfun. You have to suffer a lot before you get the good shit. That's how it works. You gotta pay, everything has a cost. You have to, you know, everything has tax on it. So you need to figure that out. I'm dancing now. I'm dancing now on this freaking stream. Look, I was about to finish the stream and now I'm dancing, people. This is not normal. I should end the stream right now. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. And see you on the next stream. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. If I get something on my head, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to make something and just fill it with nothing. I'm trying to pack as much as I can into every second, every frame of this, okay? So it's not that difficult. So thank you so much and bye-bye for now. Oh my God, the stream is not ending, people. The